Mandy from MandyleePlays, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Nintendo Labo VR and what I think about it. So a few months ago, Nintendo dropped a VR kind of experience for the Labo and certain kits that you could get for it and other features, and everybody was like, okay, that's not for me, I ain't gonna buy it, or it's for kids. It was a cool little thing to see, but I wasn't interested at all, and a lot of people weren't interested at all. So it kind of like, okay, it's there for people who want it. But recently Nintendo has dropped that they are going to do a Mario Odyssey and a Zelda Breath of the Wild VR experience. Now the Mario Odyssey is different from the Breath of the Wild. The Mario Odyssey is more like certain levels and you get to do certain things, but it's only in those zones. You can't really play the whole game like that. But the Zelda Breath of the Wild, you could play the whole game like that. So my problem is this kind of shines a light more on the Labo and the VR Labo, which is good for a business standpoint. I mean, if I had 2 successful franchises, I would whip that out every time. But I think Nintendo is kind of overdoing it with, if something is not getting enough attention, they kind of throw in Zelda or Mario in there to get attention, which I understand why, because those games bring attention. But they're kind of doing it so much where it's like, y'all, can you please stop? I get with Candace of Hyrule and even Monster Hunter and other crossovers with Mario or Zelda, that I understand, but the Labo, I don't know how many resources and planning it took to get a VR kind of thing going, but people have to understand that the Nintendo Labo VR is not really a VR because the way it's set up is you have the cardboard and you have your Switch in it and you have to play it with the Joy-Cons on the Switch. They should have detached the Joy-Cons so you could use your arms and do stuff like that. And also they should add a headset for games like Breath of the Wild. I don't know who's gonna play that game and like with the thing on their head, because that would be a strain. They really should revise their VR thing for games. So I feel like they pulled the, okay, let's break out the Mario and the Zelda, but they didn't really think about it too much because, okay, Mario Odyssey makes somewhat sense. You could play separate levels. So Mario Odyssey is more of a pick up and put down kind of game. But Zelda Breath of the Wild, you could play the whole thing with the headset. And the way the headset is positioned where you gotta hold it like this, I would have much preferred that they take off the Joy-Con so you could use your hands and you could have a better motion and put a headset on that thing, because that looks heck uncomfortable. Pad out the cardboard because that is really uncomfortable. And I don't even know how it plays with glasses. My preferred thing is that they revise the headset because it's so jank. Like, you're gonna get third-party people who are gonna bank on selling you headset or selling you a more comfortable piece of cardboard. And the reason I'm so upset about it is when they first announced it, I was like, okay, it's for kids, nothing interests me, or I don't really need to do anything for my channel with it, nobody likes it. And now they added Mario Odyssey and Zelda, and not gonna lie, it does kind of go into my radar now because of those 2 games. And I know Nintendo knows that's gonna get people in it. And even though it's a smart business move, I'm like, why couldn't it just be for kids and all that jazz? But now you're gonna add stuff that I actually like? Why? So yeah, this video is mostly a rant on the Nintendo Labo and why I'm not really too fancy about it, and kind of how it's not really a VR experience. It's more of, just putting it closer to your face. You can't even move your arms. That is so weird. But if you're gonna get it, all power to you. Please tell me how it is, and if it sounds great, I will eat my words. But for now, I am very hesitant to pick this up, but that's just my opinion. What do you guys have to think about this Nintendo Labo VR thing and this and that? What are your guys' opinions? Please leave it in the comments down below. And with that being said, if you like the video, please give me a like. And if you like my content and want to see more, please smash that subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. I do live streams, I do videos, and most of all, I am just gushing about video games. So if you're into that, please subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at MandyleePlays. I hope you guys have an awesome day and play a good game. Bye!